But we must get over the mountains before the children awake, said all the dolls and toys. The very little engine looked up and saw the tears in the doll's eyes, and she thought of the good little boys and girls on the other side of the mountain who would not have any toys or good food unless she helped. Then she said, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you, Katrina, for starting us off by sharing a little bit from The Little Engine That Could, the first book children received through the Dolly Parton's Imagination Library. Welcome to our newest edition of United We Learn. Thanks for joining us. I'm John Kelker, president of Your United Way, and today we are taking a closer look at one of my favorite programs here at United Way, Dolly Parton's Imagination Library, a program that sends age-appropriate books each month to children aged birth to 5 for free. Starting in 1995 in Dolly Parton's hometown, this program is now in 5 different countries and distributes more than 1.6 million books each month. During our program, please ask questions using the chat option. We will wrap up in 15 minutes, and United Way staff and guests will stay on to address any questions. If you're watching the recorded version and have a question, please email them to feedback@uwcil.com. Joining me today to discuss this work is Katrina Hayes, our Director of Community Impact, Dina Metzke, Elementary Literacy and Social Studies Teacher, Instructional Leader for Springfield Public Schools, and one of our Education Vision Council members, as well as Diane Rutledge, a longtime volunteer and former superintendent of Springfield Public Schools. Partners like the ones joining us today make this program a success. And one key partnership started this journey for us in 2011. As Shields was establishing itself in Springfield, they looked to United Way to make a critical investment in the community. Their $100,000 gift is what launched our ability to join the Dolly Parton's Imagination Library. This $100,000 gift supported the program for several years, and Shields still supports this program annually through grants and special events during their workplace giving campaign. A special thank you to Shields. Our local DPIL program continued to grow as we partnered with Athens Lions Club to support the children in the 62613 zip code. They have supported 135 children and are currently supporting 12% of preschool-age children. As we expanded further into Menard County, we partnered with the Petersburg Women's Club, who since 2017 have served 117 children and are currently serving 19% of Porta School District's preschool-aged children. Partnerships are the way we can grow and sustain the Dolly Parton's Imagination Library program. And one key partnership recently helped support the Sangamon County DPIL program in a big way. Recently, we found ourselves unable to keep up with the demand, so a wait list was created. As many of you close to us know, we worked very hard, but families still found themselves waiting up to 2 years to receive their child's first book. At its peak, we had more than 2,000 children on our wait list. However, as of December 2020, the wait list was down to 780. And it would have still taken more than $52,000 to enroll all of the children, as we do not register a child unless we know we can support their enrollment through the duration of the program until they graduate when they turn 5. And that's when something transformative happened. We received word that an anonymous donation of $70,000 would be made to the DPIL program for Sangamon County to enroll all of the waitlist children and provide additional funding to help the program continue to grow. There are no words that can truly express our gratitude for what this gift means to our community. And over the next few minutes, I hope you will understand why. DPIL is truly a unique program that gives access to all families. And like the anonymous donor said, we're excited to help all children from our community have the opportunity to begin reading and learning before they start formal school. To share more, I will turn it over to Dina to help start our deep dive into the DPIL program and introduce you to some of the program elements you may be less familiar with.
Thanks, John. Good morning, everyone. As John mentioned, I am an elementary literacy and social studies teacher instructional leader for Springfield Public Schools. And as you can imagine, this program is near and dear to my heart. Reading is a skill that everyone needs. And as such, this is my favorite part about the DPIL program. It is for everyone. Not just those that people believe are more at risk or more in need, but everyone, because everyone needs high quality reading materials. Everyone needs to develop a love of reading. Everyone deserves to be able to have a shared experience with their peers. Imagine showing up for kindergarten for the first time and realizing that you and the classmate sitting next to you both loved Stand Tall, Molly Lou Mellon. Talk about an instant connection that can transcend any socioeconomic differences that our children may face. Each stage of development provides parents or caregivers the opportunity to engage with their child at their level to aid their development, because building a strong foundation is critically important to later literacy success. From birth to 12 months, DPIL focuses on books that have bright, big, colorful pictures and words to work on vision. Board books, which help children to grasp and touch the pages, are simple to use with minimal text to encourage pointing and sound making that help to encourage attachment between caregivers and child. Each year, the skills get more complex, from body awareness to colors and numbers to understanding emotions and challenges to understanding diversity of others and using rebus, or the understanding that pictures can be used to tell a story instead of text. These skills are crucial for our future students, and there's even more that DPIL does to make these books as impactful as possible. These books are also used to facilitate educational interaction between parents or caregivers and their children. There are guided questions and strategies included within every book through a partnership with United Way's Success by Six initiative, and Civitas that help kids and parents talk to each other about what they've read and participate in learning together. In fact, parents receiving books through DPIL report increasing their reading time with their children by 38%. Activities like these are essential to making sure every child enters kindergarten ready to learn, which is one of our core education priorities that I help to oversee as a member of the Education Vision Council. However, there is even more that is special about the books within this program. DPIL offers 2 bilingual books within each developmental year of the program. United Way is often asked, how can families who do not have English as their first language participate? And this is what makes this program special and accessible. It ensures that at least twice a year, their parent and or caregiver could take the lead on reading with their child and can even help to introduce English to the parents as they also work to learn. Multilingual books aren't the only way this amazing program works to help all children. Children who have vision and hearing impairments can also access Braille and audiobooks through this program as a participant. This helps to ensure this program is as inclusive as possible. So what can the power of high quality, age-appropriate books do for all children? 75% of teachers believe that DPIL graduates perform better in school than their peers. And a whopping 97% of parents believe that their child will be better prepared for school after having participated in DPIL. As an educator, this is a milestone that I believe is critical. Teacher observation is one of the best tools to capture readiness, and when more children enter into the classrooms knowing how to manipulate books, know how to listen to a story being read, and can answer questions about what they might see or have even learned from the characters, this provides a foundation for each and every subject they will encounter as they move forward with their education. I myself was able to participate in DPIL with my 2 children, who still enjoy being read to many years after we received our last book. I really do love this program, and I hope you are now starting to love it too. But to talk about additional partnerships, I am now going to turn it over to Katrina.
Thanks, Dina. There are so many unsung heroes that make this program possible, and I'm going to talk about 3 more. First, the Dollywood Foundation. This organization is the group responsible for negotiating prices with our second unsung hero, and that is Penguin Publishing. Through this partnership, each book costs us about $2.60, but buying any of these high-quality books at a store would be $7.99 or more. And even if our families could afford these books, not many people take the time to go to the bookstore every single month. Additionally, the Dollywood Foundation pulls together a team of literacy specialists and experts called the Blue Ribbon Selection Committee to consider each book for inclusion in the program by focusing on how they sound when read aloud. Do they have rhyming or a natural cadence? They also ensure that these books have a balance of themes that will help children in their lives. DPIL also has a unique relationship with the United States Postal Service, our third hero. As you can imagine, shipping millions of books each month is quite the undertaking. As kids move, USPS tells DPIL about that address change. Even if they're moving across the country, we can connect them to their local DPIL affiliate near their home if it is available. However, most importantly, it is easy for us to overlook how these books get to the children. So we want to say a huge, huge thank you to our postal carriers and staff who help deliver thousands of books to our youngest learners each month. Without these individuals, these books would not reach anyone. And to continue talking about partnerships, I want to turn it over to Diane Rutledge, who has been a champion for DPIL since it came to our community and recently started the DPIL committee. So first, thank you so much, Diane, for all of your work. And now over to you.
Great, thanks, Katrina. I've always had a passion for the Dolly Parton Imagination Library, not only because I care so much about creating a community of readers, but I've been familiar with this program through my brother-in-law, who has played in Dolly's band and worked in her organization for many years. I've heard him tell the stories of her passion for books, which is contagious to us all. But I think Jacqueline Kennedy said it best, quote, "There are many little ways to enlarge your child's world. Love of books is the best of all," end quote. Having access to books at the very beginning of life is so important. Research tells us that 90% of brain development occurs in the first 3 years of life. Investment in high-quality early childhood programs for at-risk children from birth to age 5 delivers a 7 to 10% annual return on investment through improved education, health, social and economic outcomes, increased productivity, and reduced need for social spending. That's why Dolly Parton's Imagination Library Committee and I are so committed to the sustainability of this fabulous program. Please be sure to check out the SJR article coming up for this opportunity, which explains how we can bring this initiative to every child in Sangamon County. Recent statistics show that approximately 2,500 children are born in Sangamon County each year. If we were able to raise $80,000 every year, we could serve every child and ensure that they had a library of 60 high-quality books before they started kindergarten. While I know that sounds like a daunting goal, we can make it happen. For one child for all 5 years, we only need $130. And there are so many ways that you can get involved. You can host a special fundraiser with your friends. You could ask your book club around the holidays, or like I did around my birthday, to raise money. You can try contributing just $11 a month. Or if you're a local company, you could consider making a sustained gift to cover the children in just your zip code. We would also love for you to join as a volunteer for the DPIL committee. There's so much to love about this program in its current form, but if every child had the opportunity to participate, we know that it would allow us to help create a transformational community experience for all. Imagine the shared experiences in daycare centers, neighborhood play groups, or in classrooms throughout our county. Giving every child in our community these books provides us with unlimited options for our earliest learners and our youngest families. I hope you've enjoyed learning about this program and why Dina, Katrina, John, and I are so passionate about and committed to this program. And with that, I'll turn it back to John.
Thank you, Diane. Thank you, Dina, and thank you, Katrina, for everything you've shared this morning. We are so proud that we have supported more than 5,300 children, and currently there are more than 1,500 participating. Thank you, everyone, for joining us this morning. Join us in 2 weeks for our next United We Learn, when we catch up with two of our local superintendents about their biggest successes over the last year and opportunities for our community to get involved moving forward. Thank you. Have a great Friday and a wonderful weekend. Katrina, want to take us away?
Up, up, up. Faster and faster and faster and faster, the little engine climbed until at last they reached the top of the mountain. Down in the valley lay the city. Hooray, hooray, cried the funny little clown and all the dolls and toys. The good little boys and girls in the city will be happy because you helped us, kind little blue engine. And the little blue engine smiled and seemed to say as she puffed steadily down the mountain, I thought I could, 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 I thought I could. Thank you all so much. And I'm seeing a question here from Betsy. Does the Imagination Library program reach children who are housing insecure? So yes, Betsy, housing can, housing insecure may have many different meanings for depending on who you are on the call. So families are able to update their address as many times as they want. So all they have to do is contact us or use the parent portal to update their address. And every time they update that, every time the book orders are done, those books will transition to their home as long as they stay within our coverage area or another coverage area from a DPIL affiliate. We also know that some children who are homeless do access this program by partnering with the institutions where they are being housed. So that way, and some, I believe, school buildings as well, to be able to have the books received at that building. But again, that takes that organization or that institution allowing for that to happen, because I know that many organizations don't want to be inundated with all of that as well. So again, if there's a partnership there, we allow for that at the program level.